SMU, 8.5 wins. Also pretty high. ACC championship berth last year. Talk to me about SMU.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Jennings, that's the main guy. He made a lot of noise throughout the season as the season continued. The playoffs were tough for them. They were able to make the playoffs, which is huge for that program. But that was tough outing for them. The schedule doesn't look overly difficult upon first glance. I do see that they got Miami at home. Baylor's always, a capable program. And then on the road, they got Clemson. And yeah, those are really the Louisville's also, that's a team. I'm a big fan of Louisville. But, sticking with SMU, they did a good job in the portal. I know they lost a lot of guys too to the draft and to the portal. Brashard Smith, one of the keys of their offense, he's gone. He's on the Chiefs now. They did get Chris Johnson Jr., who transferred in from Miami. Big fan of him. Speedster, just absolute dog. And they also got TJ Harden. So they kind of have like a committee situation going on over there, at least until they figure out who their main guy is going to be. They also made a lot of moves on defense, particularly on the D line. A lot of movement there, a lot of, studs on there. But the depth of the secondary is a concern, I would say. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things like, I keep saying it, and I feel like that's one of, the main things that I focus on when it comes to the success of a program going into the season is the continuity and the chemistry. We'll see what they're able to do because they are missing a lot. Daylon Singleton, true freshman, he's going to be the slot receiver for them. A lot of, expectations for him, I'm sure. I'm sure people are excited to see what he's able to do, especially if he's going to start off right away. But I'm going to have to go with the under here, just considering all that.
So, SMU, I'd also like to take a trip down memory lane a little bit. This is way before our time, but before SMU was hit with sanctions, they were elite. They were a powerhouse team. For obvious reasons, they were paying all their players. Fast forward to today, and they are competing for championship games again. They were in the ACC championship last year. They won the American Athletic Championship 2 years ago. I mean, this team is back. I think this team is back. Is SMU back? They might actually be back to elite status. Is Kevin Jennings why? I do not think so. It's Rhett Lashlee. Kevin Jennings apparently was able to secure a captain's badge halfway through the season because of the way he's able to bring the locker room together. So I think this guy has, he's got intangibles beyond just that crazy ability to be a wizard on third down. Look at it from the other side. I mean, completely fell apart against Penn State on the road in the College Football Playoffs. So does he have the ability to put up a fight and win games? Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it many times before. In the ACC championship, also against Clemson, put up a serious fight. But they need to win. They have to win big games. And you know what? When you're in the ACC, there's only like one or two big games anymore, right? So they need to put a mark. And if they want to have another appearance in the ACC championship, they definitely will need 9 wins. And I think they will. For the same reason that I know Clemson's going to hit the over, and that's because there's just not a lot of competition in the ACC. SMU can get 9 wins. You know it, and I know it. Take SMU on the over.